Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Rick and Matt here with the week 3 podcast.
What's up, people?
Well, it was an interesting week.
Very interesting week.
When I'm going into Monday night, I thought there was only going to be 2 games that needed to be decided: my game and the Prestige Worldwide game. And then Aaron Rodgers happened.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. Absolutely crazy.
So we'll get into that, and so a lot to talk about. Only one undefeated team left, and a lot of things happened this week. So the Fab report, we had Holy Chip pick up Carlos Williams and drop Darren Sproles for $61. It's a lot of coin, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's a lot of coin. I had a bid in for him for 58, so I don't know why, but I'll take a 1 week running back starter, I guess. Double tight end set picks up Lance Dunbar, drops Shane Vereen. I pick up Thomas Rawls, drops Sam Bradford. It's a great name, Rawls. Rawls. Double tight end set picks up Tyrod Taylor, drops Golden Tate, and they take a page out of the 2014 ABC team. They now carry 3 quarterbacks.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. Double tight end set also picks up Antonio Gates. They drop Jared Cook. He's coming back next week. One Too Many picks up Rashard Matthews and drops James Starks. Holy Chip gets the new Eagles kicker, drops the old one. Double tight end set also drops Vinatieri. They pick up Chandler Catanzaro. One Too Many also picks up Charles Clay and drops Ladarius Green. And Holy Chip picks up the Steelers D and drops the Patriots D. So, wasn't the most exciting waiver wire, but I mean,
it is what
it's always fun to see somebody go for $61. All right. So let's get right into last week's scoring. So the first game up is my game here. And it was a nail biter.
Yeah, I thought you were going to pull it out at the end there, but then it got a little scary, and then...
Yeah, they just weren't throwing on the ball, but he caught that 2-point conversion, Travis Kelce, which put him over. And, you know, I was just saying earlier in the week, I went back and I looked at a couple past years, and it just seems like if you can score 145 points, you got a really good chance to win in this league.
Right.
And I'm not saying that just because ABC scored 144, but just looking at it in the past, unless you get smoked by like the high score or there's a crazy week like this past week, 145 is a good number to aim for.
Yeah.
So, dynamite drop in.
I'm sorry, I'm a little feel under the weather today, fellas. No, I mean, you're getting good performance from Peterson, finally. Larry Fitzgerald, what the fuck? Did they put him in the time machine?
He looks awesome.
Yeah, it does.
And Carson Palmer looks great. But the bottom half of my team is really struggling. Woodhead, Hill, Abdullah.
Yeah,
I gotta get something going down there.
Black Crackers had nothing going on this week.
Yeah, I mean Cam Newton.
Their defense was their best player besides Cam.
Yeah, is that back to back almost 40-point games for Cam? He goes 37 and 41 the past 2 weeks. So I mean, I wasn't too high on Cam Newton, but obviously I was wrong on that. Matt Forte got banged up in Seattle. Really struggled against that defense. Heath Miller stunk. I guess, I don't know if that was kind of tied to Roethlisberger leaving that game, and now Lynch is hurt. So this team, a couple weeks ago, looked really good, and now they got some question marks. So, and the Cardinals defense just kept scoring, and then they scored again.
Yeah, it's never good.
So, all right. Whew. Fresh legs taking on Holy Chip.
Just one of those days. The girl goes through. You know?
I mean, Holy Chip puts up 163, like we just got done saying. I mean, you score over 145, you're usually in pretty good shape, but not this week for Holy Chip.
Tommy just exploded.
Exploded.
I mean, he got
like a backed up
everybody
load.
except Sammy Watkins gave him big numbers.
Yeah.
So. I mean, or Kev had a decent game too. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't complain with 163. You know,
I mean, this Matt Ryan to Julio Jones double dip is just ridiculous.
it's really paying off.
It's really ridiculous. I was reading a stat today. Julio Jones is now he's getting like 41% of all the targets from Matt Ryan. There's no way that can. I don't know. Maybe they can.
They're gonna have to
maintain
triple
that.
cover him.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do something because he's like the only guy that they throw to. And then he finds Devontae Freeman and plugs him in and gets 141 yards, 3 touchdowns. It's a really good team. Now, of course, he does lose Sammy Watkins. He's really got nothing going on the bench, so we'll see what this team can do. But he's the last team that's undefeated, and according to that article, he's got a 91% chance of making the playoffs. So he's in really good shape.
He's about to lose this week when he plays. What?
And then, yeah, holy chip. I mean, he gets Le'Veon Bell back, and they didn't waste any time just putting him in there. Because, I mean, what did he have? He had 7 catches and 20 rushing attempts and a touchdown. So there's no reason. There was no reason to hold him back at all. And Jordan Matthews is struggling a little bit. What do you think that is? Do you think it's just Bradford?
The Eagles' offense is struggling. So, I mean, they looked. I didn't even think the Eagles looked that good this week. I think the Jets just looked really, really bad this week. So I don't know. It's hard to say, but he'll be fine.
Okay, with that, holy chips, 2-1. All right, so let's get to this.
Oh God, Chris would probably rest not even talk about it.
Would you consider this one of the greatest Monday night performances? One of the
Oh, absolutely. How can you not?
the Monday Night Miracle?
I mean, was it a miracle because nobody thought Macklin would put up 30?
Right.
Was that?
Well, the other thing too is everything broke his way because Adams also went out on the first play of the game. If Adams stays in that game and just catches 2 balls,
right,
he wins. So I mean, it all broke for the Flaners. I mean, both these teams were 0-2 coming in. Ash Gerbils now 0-3, and Flaners gets that most important win. And I don't know. I mean, he put in Flacco. He made the right call there. AJ Green had a monster day.
Oh yeah,
a monster of a day.
Fourth quarter.
So did Greg Olsen, Joseph Randall, and yeah, it really just came down to Devontae Adams. I mean, you put up 210. You don't want to put the blame on anybody, but that Adams 0 and C.J. Anderson just continuing to struggle is what pretty much did him in.
I think it's time to maybe put him on the shelf.
Who, C.J. Anderson?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think you have to. I mean, what has he shown you? Has he scored more than? Has he even hit 10 points yet?
I don't know.
He had 11 in week 1, 6 in week 2, 5 in week 3.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, and it's not even getting better. It's getting worse every week. In the math department, they call that trending down. And then on the other side, I mean, Flaners, the Chiefs finally discover Macklin. Let's talk about Rodgers. You were texting me on Monday night. You made the wrong call in the second round, taking Luck. Obviously, if you could do it over again.
I was just trying to break Chris Stein's balls, but no, I thought Luck was going to be freaking awesome again, and that's what happens,
He throws 5 touchdowns on Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
I think last year he played the Bears.
He does it so
6.
smoothly, too. It's just like so easy.
Yeah, he's very, very, very good. He's very good. It's really ridiculous. Mark Ingram just continues to be steady. And then Antonio Brown. You think Antonio Brown takes a hit?
I don't know. Maybe a little.
I
don't know.
So let's talk about these Flaners, right? So they update their on the block today, right?
Right.
And they put Antonio Brown and Drew Brees out there. First off, if anybody's listening to this podcast, nobody wants Drew Brees. Okay, so you might as well just take him off your on the block. But Antonio Brown. So you lose Roethlisberger. So I think production goes down a little bit. They tell me that AP isn't even enough. It would have to be AP and Kelsey.
Yeah,
It's
everybody holds their players to more value than what
Yeah.
they are. That's just the human nature of it.
yeah.
That's why I rarely make trades because I I know you like to shake things up.
Oh,
but
I don't. Oh, hey. I think you always have to be on the lookout for any. I mean, if you can get Antonio Brown, depending on what you have to give up, you go out and get Antonio Brown. I don't care who the quarterback is. He's that good. So.
All right.
All right. Here was another Monday nighter. Double tight end set against Prestige Worldwide. Prestige just, after starting 0-1, that's 2 in a row. Jamal Charles, who is the best running back in football right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, from a fantasy point,
He's always one.
he scores 3 touchdowns and gets the.
He never
Gets the win.
never gets enough rushes, but he somehow finds a way to score.
Yeah, he only carried the ball 11 times, but caught 5 passes. What do you think about Calvin Johnson? You think it's almost where he's just not like an elite receiver anymore?
I don't know. I think it starts with Stafford at this point. I don't know.
I really don't know what to think with this guy anymore. He's 30. He's beat up. I mean, he's not. He's
Maybe it is. Maybe it's his down year. Maybe it's his time. Well, so the next week he'll come out and have a 90-point game or something.
Yeah, he ain't having 90 points in Seattle on Monday night.
Oh.
I mean, double tight end set. This whole Justin Forsett thing.
Didn't I tell you before
Yeah.
draft? I said
that you
Justin
didn't like
Forsett. I
you
don't
didn't
like
like
him this
Forsett.
year.
I mean,
Who did I say I liked? And everybody made fun of me.
I don't know.
Latavius Murray.
All right, he had a couple good games.
Yeah, he's had all 3 good games.
He's had a couple. Justin Forsett, 12, 15, and 8. So the guy's actually he's okay, but he's definitely not. He definitely wasn't worth that 3rd round pick. Odell continues to do what he does. Frank Gore had a nice game. Had 2 touchdowns. Wow, I didn't realize that. I know he scored once. I didn't know he scored again. And Jarvis Landry just keeps catching passes. But it just sucks that they lost on Monday night. So,
Yeah.
And then this the last game. Oh, you can take this one.
Yeah, I mean Roethlisberger got hurt. I knew that was going to crush Chris.
Chris Ivory not.
Chris Ivy, I knew that was felt bad for him actually because they said he was ready to go, he was on the sidelines all suited up. Doesn't play, so kind of felt bad for him on that
Yeah.
one.
I mean, T.Y. Hilton's really struggling. And I guess that's because of luck.
T.Y. struggling because Luck's struggling. The whole
Right.
team's struggling.
He's playing with a bone bruise, so. I don't know. 0-3.
Yeah, I mean, I got good performances from 4, 5, 6 of my guys that are 163. I'll take it.
Take it every week.
Yeah. So Keenan's back up to 43. He was at 42, then 2, and 43 again. So maybe next week I'll have 2. I'll just rotate them every other week. We didn't even have 2 in the second week.
You had
1.6.
1.6, and 43. Oh, that's lovely.
It's called consistency.
I'm consistently up and down. Gronk does his thing. 4 catches for 101. That's insane.
Yeah.
It's 25 and a quarter yards every catch. That's just ridiculous. Brandon Marshall cracks the 100-yard mark. Jimmy Graham finally gets in the end zone for you.
Yeah, he looked like Jimmy of old.
Yeah, well, they'll go back to not throwing. So. And then he'll throw a little bitch fit again, and then
He'll throw it to him.
yeah, and then it's called consistency. All right, let's power through here with your stomach virus.
Yeah.
All right, so this week I got my game. Oh, we didn't even go over last week's games. Yeah.
Drum roll, please.
Yeah, you went 1-4.
Did I really? Wow.
Yeah. Johnny went 3-2, and I went 3-2.
Oh, tie.
You lost on.
Tie goes to the loser.
you lost on ABC, Holy Chip, Ash Gerbil, double tight end set, And the only game you picked right was yourself.
Wow.
And like I said, Johnny went 3-2.
That's why I don't bet. That's why I don't bet football games.
All right, so we got Carson Palmer against Russell Wilson, AP against Forsett, Fitzgerald, Beckham, Kelsey Witten, Hill, Landry, Woodhead, Gore, Jeffrey versus John Brown. Now I'm probably going to make some changes here. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this Monday night game because I have Abdullah and Rawls. So Rawls might go in depending on what the Lynch news is come by like Saturday. So this lineup's not set, but I don't know. I just like me. I just like me a lot. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to go down and say optimist also.
I think AP is really starting to get it rolling here. I think Carson Palmer is going to light St. Louis up.
Yeah, I mean, I just think Fitzgerald's playing amazing. Adrian's playing really good right now. Odell for them he's kind of up and down. I just don't like. I don't like Witten. He doesn't. I don't know. I don't like Forsett. I don't like Witten.
Yeah.
Landry's not really.
I think Gore's actually going to have a pretty big game this week.
Gore's looking decent.
And then they threw that John Brown in there.
I think Alshon Jeffrey is he going to play this week?
He practiced today in a limited fashion. It said so. He was just on the side. So you are taking Optimus, and I am taking Optimus. Really going out on a limb here. Gotta pick myself. All right, let's do one too many against Ash Gerbil.
Somebody's going to be 0-4.
Oh. Oh. That'll give your stomach fucking bubbles. Oh. And one too many actually didn't even pick up a quarterback yet. So Roethlisberger's still in there, so you might want to get somebody in there by tomorrow. Actually, by tonight, you got to have a waiver wire in. Because Roethlisberger will get locked tomorrow. So he's not favored here, so Roethlisberger, Flacco, Lacey Crowell, Cobb Green, Clay against Olsen, Hilton against Randall, Moncrief against C.J. Anderson, and Chris Johnson against Niall Davis. Now, it came out today that Chris Johnson's going to continue to get work, like 15 to 20 carries a game, even though Ellington's coming back.
I don't believe that.
Well,
I mean, I believe he's going to get work. I don't think he's going to get 20 carries a game when they got Ellington, too.
or he said 15 to maybe it was 15 to 20 touches. This is and I guess no DeMarco either, right? Right, DeMarco's on the bench. Yeah, I guess it's still. Oh, it says he participated in Wednesday's practice, so maybe DeMarco goes into that lineup.
I'm going to go out and say one too many here. I think Indianapolis is going to open up this week against Jacksonville.
Kind of make a point.
Yeah. I think their receivers are going to have a good game.
Yeah, it's a tough game because once he puts a quarterback in, I mean these projections will tighten right up. Yeah, I actually think Charles Clay's really good. I think that's a sneaky little pickup, but Olsen's really good in Tampa Bay. Blows.
Mm-hmm.
Randall could run all over the Saints on Sunday night.
Yeah, that's true.
And are you excited for Brandon Weeden against Josh McCown on Sunday Night Football?
Oh, God.
No, not Josh McCown. Luke McCown. What the hell am I talking about? All right. I got to make a pick here. Oh, my God. This is fucking like... You want to pick the dumpster or the trash can? I'll take my brother. You can't go against the family, right?
Like you've never.
All right, so Fleener's at 1 and 2 against Sullivan and Zellman. So Fleener's, we got Rodgers, Cam Newton, Ingram Forte, Brown Sanders, Ebron Miller, Evans Lynch, Macklin Giovanni Bernard. They Put that Giovanni in there, huh? And Michael Crabtree. Oh, good. That's Cruz. Against James Jones. Wow. They really changed their lineup this week. They benched. Edelman's on bye and Jennings went to the bench. Yeah, I wouldn't start Rashad Jennings either. All right. Who you like? Now it's my turn to pick. I will take. I'm going to say those Fleeners get rolling here and make it 2 in a row. Because I saw San Fran's defense last week, and Carson Palmer ripped them apart.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Scroll down for me again.
Yeah. Did you see those rumors Matt Forte might get traded? And Alshon Jeffrey?
I heard it. Well, Forte's what? He's like 31 years old.
Oh, please. I was playing in the NFL at 31.
I'm going to say, I'm going to go with ABC here.
ABC,
Yeah,
huh?
I think ABC takes this one.
Get back on the winning side for ABC, huh? All right, well. Yeah, let's save your game for last. And let's look at Prestige Worldwide against Holy Chip. Now, Holy Chip has a lot of respect for Prestige Worldwide. He's always pumping them up. So, as of right now, Holy Chip does not have a quarterback in. So, we got Manning against Brady, even though Brady's not playing. Charles against Bell. Calvin against DeAndre. Jordan against Eifert. Cooks against Steve Smith. Amari Cooper against Carlos Williams. Carlos Hyde against Jordan Matthews.
I'm going to say, is it my turn to pick first?
Yeah, it's your turn to pick first.
I'm going to say Kev, Holy Chip takes this one. I don't think Carlos Hyde's going to have a good game. I think they're going to be playing from behind the whole game.
They take them out as soon as they fall behind. I mean, that's the problem with Carlos Hyde this year, I think, is that people are going to find is when they fall behind, he's just not a part of the offense. So for that reason, I am also going to take Holy Chip. I think Steve Smith gets peppered with targets on Thursday night. DeAndre Hopkins is pretty damn good, and Le'Veon Bell's pretty damn good. Now, if he doesn't pick up a quarterback and leaves Brady in, does that change your pick?
Probably, yeah. So it's like 20 points that you're not going to get.
So, all right. And then Fresh Legs at what?
Undefeated Fresh Legs.
Undefeated Fresh Legs. So right now he's projected 158 to 118. It's a big game in the division.
Yeah.
Big game in the division. What's your division record? Who'd you lose to? You lost to Kev, right?
Yeah, Kev. No. Yeah.
Did you
No,
lose?
I played Kev week 5. I lost to ABC.
You lost to ABC. And who did you beat? So you beat Chris and
I beat Chris and Chris.
Chris. So you are 2-0 in the division. And Tommy's 3-0 in the division. So this is a big tiebreaker kind of game. So you got Matt Ryan against Luck, Latavius against Ellington, who's currently projected at 0.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. He was projected at 14 point something.
Yeah, it's weird because if you look at your your roster page, the projection's there. Yeah. But when you look at this preview, he's not projected to have anything. If you don't hear anything, do you take Ellington out?
If they don't say if he practiced in full and looks good, I'd probably sort him out.
Right. Especially with that being a 425 game. Do you have anybody on your bench who's also at 425? No. So you would have to make that call early.
Yeah.
All right. So Julio Jones against Keenan Allen. Bennett Graham. Oh, yeah, no Gronk for you this week. Thomas Marshall. Devontae Freeman. Percy Harvin. Stevie Johnson against Pierre Garcon. And Josh Brown and Dan Bailey. We don't do kickers. It's tough to pick against Fresh Legs right now.
I know.
I mean, this guy's got it clicking on all cylinders.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Devonta Freeman is not going to have the game he had last week. I'll tell you that right now.
I got to go with the hot hand here.
Go ahead.
I'm going to take Fresh Legs. 2 weeks in a row. You hear that, Tom? I took you last week. Take you again this week. You're going to go 4-0. You're going to stay undefeated. And then, we can hear about that for the next I don't know, 6 weeks or whatever. Remember when I started? So I assume you're not picking against yourself.
No.
So
9:30 a.m. game on Sunday. Wow.
ooh, yeah, I forgot about that. So what are the odds if Fresh Legs goes 4-0 that he's not on the podcast next week? Because he'll be. I hear from Kev. He's piping at work right now every day. You know, Reddit. Pumping up his team. 3-0, most points, best record. He's
good. He's doing well right now.
Yeah. So I think if he goes 4-0, he's probably on the podcast next week, telling everybody how great his team is. So that's it. That's it, girls. That's all she wrote.
All right, guys.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.